So recently there were two high profile acquisitions in hip hop. One would be Jay-Z's Tidal being sold to Square, which is the parent company of Twitter, and the other is Timbaland and Swizz Beatz selling Versus to Triller. There are some who believe Jay-Z, Timbaland, and Swizz Beatz are sellouts. They feel that when these guys were promoting their platforms, they capitalized off the notion that these were black-owned companies, and once the opportunity presented itself, they were sold. Now, I'd imagine these guys know what they're doing when it comes to making business decisions. Swizz Beatz said that he has ownership in Triller, and the artists involved will be paid by the deal as well. And Jay-Z reportedly made $300 million in his deal, and the artist that had shares of Tidal also received money as well. So it looks like it works out fine for the artists involved in these deals, which is cool, but many of these artists are millionaires already. There's currently a large wealth gap between the black community and the white community. Black people usually earn less than white people, while unemployment and underemployment is still an issue. And then there's the stories that come around every now and then of black people facing discrimination and microaggression at their jobs. When you go behind the doors of many companies and probably find that many of the top executives and sometimes employees are not black. Now, to think that Jay-Z, Swizz Beatz, Timbaland, or hip-hop can solve this problem might be a stretch, but I can't help but wonder how a culture like hip-hop can thrive off the black community, and many of the businesses that have thrived off of hip-hop are not directly connected to the black community. And this ranges from many different industries that partake in the culture. Many rappers have big endorsement deals, which is great for them, but many of these companies they're connected to are usually not black owned. There was once a time in hip hop when black clothing lines were a big thing, but that was eventually substituted for European designers. There are black owned brands that are still around. Of the few that are big, there seems to be many more white brands that get recognition. Now, black CEOs or rappers shouldn't have to feel obligated that they must be tied to the black community when conducting business, since it appears their white counterparts don't appear to be forced to have that same responsibility. However, what seems problematic in hip hop is that many specifically capitalize off of black struggle to enrich themselves. And I think without the specific targeting of black aspirations, it would be less problematic. From the onset of these companies and many rappers' careers, black aspiration is attached to it. This aspiration is then pushed back into the black community, and then they gain a following. Would it be possible for these brands to start off without the support and participation of the black community? I don't know. When it comes to business within hip hop, you'll often see them played up to be black owned, which gives it an allure to those who want to see more black owned businesses. This aspiration in ways is almost a part of the brand's identity, so when it's sold outside of the black community, it's as if a part of the brand's identity is gone. Still, I understand why some rappers and businesses choose to go this route. This is a capitalistic society, and the best decision for them could be the routes that I guess Timbaland, Swizz Beatz, Jay-Z, and many others choose to go. I'm not sure if it should be automatically considered selling out without looking at the state of the companies and brands before they're sold. Also, many rappers come from humble beginnings and they have families to feed, so that also makes it understandable. I just wonder at what point do things become more balanced. For the black businesses that are around, many of them only have one employee, and that one employee tends to be the owner themselves. Many black businesses struggle to get access to capital, which prevents them from growing. I wonder the effect celebrity endorsements would have on these companies coming up. Anyways, if you can, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm out.